Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, which is dedicated to the seekers of true Vedic astrology knowledge. In today's video, we will look for the effects of Jupiter in the 6th house for a Gemini Ascendant horoscope. So we know when the rising sign of the horoscope is Gemini, which is the 3rd sign of the zodiac, the 6th house from the Ascendant falls into the sign of Scorpio. So this video is also about Jupiter when it is placed in the sign of Scorpio for a Gemini Ascendant horoscope. And now remember, every single placement of a planet in horoscope affects numerous areas of life. So this Jupiter will definitely impact 6th house of the horoscope because it is placed in this house. It will also have a significant effect for the 7th house and the 10th house because 7th and 10th house falls into Sagittarius and Pisces sign, and these two signs, both of them, are owned by Jupiter. So placement of Jupiter will definitely affect marriage, work, relationship, partnership, all important areas. And also Jupiter has special aspects in Vedic astrology, so it will also affect, because of its aspects, the 2nd house, the 11th house, the 12th house and the 9th house, and we will look at them, the effects of it one by one. So first of all, let's look at the 6th house effect. So 6th house in a horoscope is not particularly the easiest of the houses. In fact, it is one of the most difficult houses, which has primary significations of debts or loans you have to repay in this life, or diseases, or obstacles, or problems you encounter, or your enemies. So this is actually one of the houses which has most negative significations. Now when a significant planet like Jupiter is placed in this horoscope or is placed in this house, what it does is it gives the person a tendency to work very hard. The natural ability of a hard-working, a tenacious worker is present because of this position. And they also have the tendency to never give up, never ever give up in any situations of life. And these are great qualities. Especially so because Jupiter is the lord of 10th house, which is the house of your work. So 10th house shows not just your work, but the high position you will obtain in your life. So because of the hard work, the never say die or never giving up attitude, because of also utmost honesty. See, Jupiter is a natural planet of honesty. Jupiter is the natural planet of integrity. So because of their honesty, their integrity, they always rise very well in life. Even after a lot of hard work, they would reach the pinnacle of their work life for sure. But remember, nothing is going to come easy because Jupiter is in the 6th house. So 6th house is the area of hard work. You will have to work hard. 6th house is also houses of obstacles and enemies. So you would find that your enemies kind of lay trap in your life, or especially in your work life. And initially, you may face some frustrations or disappointments also. But be ready for it. Because as time progresses, your honesty and integrity will make a good name for you. And you will, for sure, this position is almost like a guarantee, which makes you succeed in the work life for, I've seen umpteen number of horoscopes where this kind of thing has happened. Initial years, especially between 20 to 30, are a little bit of struggles, frustration, but over a period of time, by the sheer dint of integrity and honesty, the person rises well. So from the work-life perspective, this is a great position. However, when things come to relationships and marriage, which is the 7th house, this is a little tricky position, primarily for two reasons. Say one, Jupiter is the lord of 7th house and it is placed in the 6th house, which is not the most favorable of the houses. And 6th house is also 12th from 7th, meaning it is just behind it. And whenever the lord of a house goes one place behind that house, it invariably poses some challenges. Now, what practically has been observed that because of extreme dedication towards work life, a person may find it difficult to give enough time in the relationship. See, it is wonderful placement for work life, but it is little bit tricky when it comes to relationships. Now, there is also possibility which has been practically observed, that this Jupiter has a direct aspect on the 12th house. 12th house is the house of travel and staying away from your own country. So many times your work life may take you away, may take you to an overseas assignment, and you might have to stay away from your married partners or spouse or partners. So that is one thing, I always suggest that you're dedicated, you're honest, you're all in as far as your work life is concerned, but just give enough time and enough consideration to your marriage and relationship also. Now remember, Jupiter is one of the most benefic planets, so this is not really a fatal position when it comes to relationship. It's just that some care has to be taken and some wisdom needs to be imparted when it comes to handling relationships. Now, another thing which this position does is it can definitely delay a formal relationship. Again, because Jupiter is 12th from the 7th house of marriage, which is the formal relationship house. So there could be some delays, but that's fine. It's again nothing too much to worry about. And another thing which is related to relationship because of this position is that invariably soon after the birth of their first child, the couple faces some relationship issues. The reason being, Jupiter is the Karaka or primary significator of children. So as soon as a couple gets a child, this Jupiter gets activated. And because the position is 12 from 7th house, and also because people with this position are really sincere about their family, Jupiter from here aspects the 2nd house of family also. So this makes people really sincere, very caring, very, even to a point of really worried about well-being of their own family. So as soon as their family begins to grow, they start feeling, or they themselves put pressure on their own, that they need to work more hard. They need to kind of supply for all the needs of their family, of their future needs. And because of that, they tend to spend more time worrying, more time working hard, and less time taking care of their partners. So this tendency is a common tendency, especially, as I said, soon after the birth of a child. So just look out for that period. Try to be a little more realistic, try to be more understanding of your partner's needs and behavior, if you have this position. But again, Jupiter is a benefic planet, so nothing too fatal. Now, we did saw that these guys are really hardworking, really dedicated, right? But that doesn't mean they don't like to have fun. The aspect of Jupiter on the 12th house, which apart from many things is also house of fun, because you can have fun only if you spend some time, spend some energy, spend some money, and spend some life forces. So 12th house is the house of expenditure of life energy. And a benefic Jupiter. Jupiter is, arguably the biggest benefic in the entire set of planets in astrology. So when such a benefic has an aspect on the 12th house, what it shows is a person is hardworking because Jupiter is in the 6th house, but because of the 6th house, because of this hard work, they earn money, that is the aspect on the 2nd house, earn wealth, they do well in life, aspect on the 10th house, and also enjoy life because of aspect on the 12th. So, it's not that they are just all work and not fun at all. No. They like to have fun. They don't go overboard and, or overindulge in any kind of pleasure, that is for sure. Jupiter gives them this wisdom. But they do well. When it's time to have fun, they have fun. When it's time to work, they really work. So in that sense, this position of Jupiter and these aspects provide a nice balance to the personality. So friends, here was my quick analysis of Jupiter in the 6th house for the Gemini Ascendant, which will be in the sign of Scorpio, which has been completely inspired by all the true Vedic astrology knowledge being passed on to my family over the generations. I hope you liked it. Please do hit the like and subscribe button for more videos like this. And until we meet next time, may the light of Jupiter shine upon all of you. See you later. Bye-bye.